Hi, this is a story by Travis Riggs. How the Little Porcupine Played Christmas by Joseph Slate. Illustrated by Flecka Blonde. How the Little Porcupine Played Christmas. How the Little Porcupine Played Christmas by Joseph Slate. Illustrated by Flecka Blonde. Once upon a time there was a porcupine. His name was Jim. He had a great mother named Teresa, and they lived happily in a cottage on the top of a willow. They had a happy life, and they were always happy. Happy, happy, happy. One morning, little Jim woke up and decided to look in the mirror. He saw something that he had never noticed before. One of all things is great. Little Jimmy was sad. His mom holded his head in her right arm, and her left arm was gouged by her spikes. After little Jimmy was embraced, they joined each other in licking tea. Off to little Jimmy's school Jimmy went. It was his first day, and the snow was falling hard. Jimmy walks into school, which has no doors, and the snow is coming inside the room. All the other animals that lived in the school looked at him like he was a creep. Little Jimmy, astonished by everyone's attraction to him, looked at everyone as they laughed and teased him. Quote, "The fox," he said, "you're spiny and you're really not critical for the school day." And they turn the next page. Everyone started to make fun of little Jimmy in their own way. The bear, with a happy but angry tone, said, "You're a stupid porcupine." The little rat with two teeth, they were really upset, and he said, "Ooh, ooh, ee, you're a little stupid porcupine." And the blue thing, which... he was the meanest of all, except for the pig. He was the second meanest, but he didn't say anything to him. The pig, which was the meanest, was very mean in his apprehensive way, and he had claws like a pincher. Little Jimmy was approached by the whole class at one time. Little Jimmy, all by himself, all alone, was being laughed at by the whole senior class. It was embarrassment of all. Little Jimmy, crying with tears on his eyes, so afraid that he would be captured, ran outside in a platterful noise, and was so afraid to go back to school. Jimmy, of course, ran to his mother, who had just healed her wounds, which were just re-healed. Grabbed her because he was sad because of his friends that didn't turn out to be good friends. They were mean. The next day, before school started, Jimmy decided to build. He got a hammer, one nail, and 2 pieces of wood and started hitting. And there were 3 chicks of all sizes eating stuff in the snow as the rest of the people in the background sung carols. Little Jimmy said, "Hear ye, hear ye, I have a bamboo broom, and I'm sweeping everything up." Even though everyone else was really rude and made a big mess, Jimmy still was cold-hearted and liked to clean. Rabbit had weird, freaky ears. The day was young and the performance had just begun. Everything was dark and the young baby was just born. He was just born in his little crib and it was dark. The chorus sounded like it had been over and begun in 2 times. It was the best thing yet since the 13 days before. All the birds and carrots all sung together like this. Ee-oo, ee-oo, it's a day of rest, it's a day of rest. And the performance was immense and going. Everyone was dancing around the tree, and they were all singing Christmas carols as the little bird rose to heaven. He was killed, and the audience was all darkened because there was lights off. And the little porcupine Jimmy, apprehensive of the tree, was stuck with little worms, and he never understood that. All by himself, little Jimmy climbed to the top of the tree, and everyone said, "Jimmy, you're on the top of the tree." And his little mommy Gertrude said, "Jimmy's my son, and I love him. He's a sweet-hearted boy." And the wowdy crowd went crazy. Everyone lived happily ever after, since they lost the star, and little Jimmy rose to the occasion to be the star, and he lit up like a large Christmas tree. Nothing else seemed that happy that day. In fact, everyone died. It was not a happy ending, and everything sad except for the porcupine did not live either. The end.